Hi, welcome to Dental Lab. Okay, this is a vibrator and this is the little cover it comes with, but we're going to cover it with paper towels. Yes, I know it's a vibrator. It's a strange name, but that's what it is. We're going to cover it with paper towels to keep it clean and much easier to clean. It's got an on switch, and it does. It just vibrates. And what we're going to do today is we're going to pour out some molds.
And does this dial here increase the intensity and decrease?
Yes, you have, it's actually pretty high already. It says 70.
Okay.
75, I think. That's fine. We're not too concerned with what. And these are molds for upper and lower adult teeth. You're going to actually make upper and lower adult, and you're going to do children's. So that's what you're going to be doing today, or your next lab. So what I like to start with is usually 1 knuckle worth of water. So like 1 knuckle worth of water. And I'm going to put some, this is plaster, but we're going to probably do stone. And I make like an island. A little bit of an island. I do a quick mix. Oh, too much water. I can tell that already. So I'll put some more. So we're going to do a little quick mix. I can still tell it's too runny. You want the consistency of frosting. So that's about right. Maybe a little runny. See how it vibrates? That should be close to it.
Looks yummy.
It's like frosting. Like a cream cheese frosting. Still maybe a little runny. It's actually usable, but I'm going to do a little more powder. Let's try that. That's a little thicker than I'd like, but it still would work for me. Okay, now we're going to vibrate it. So what the vibrator does, it gets rid of the bubbles. So you want to do, what do you do, 30 seconds to a minute?
I like to watch all the little bubbles kind of work their way out.
And then sometimes I like to get the little spatula and pop them. About 30 seconds to a minute, and hold it down. Holding it down actually makes it go away quicker. They come up to the surface quicker. You don't want to stir too much, because that just incorporates more bubbles. Maybe that's been about a minute. You get a small amount. See how little that is? And you're going to hold your mold up against the, I'm just taking out any pieces, and you're going to put it on one corner. And see how it starts to flow in there? You let it flow all the way to the bottom. Fills up the whole base of that molar, and then you start letting it flow down to the next tooth, and keep flowing down to the next tooth. You want it so that it fills up all the crevices of the bottom. And just let it keep flowing and flowing. And anytime I add any more, I'm still going to add it right at the top, not where it's empty. And just let it flow. And if you were to see a bubble, you can actually pop it too. Let's put some more up there. I don't care what it's doing on the top. My main concern is that it's flowing around every crevice. Almost to the other side. So I've got a thin coat everywhere. Once it's the whole bottom or the base of it is coated, then I can start putting more bigger pieces, and still in the same spot. I'm letting it flow in. I'm not just plopping it down there. I'm letting it flow in. And I'm still from the same corner, letting it flow in. It's still flowing from this corner to the other side. And see there's a bubble there? I'm just going to pop it base is pretty much done. I'm just going to start with larger pieces, and I'm letting it flow in. The vibration just lets it flow in. Is that pretty cool? I'm not even have to drop it in there. It's just letting me flow in there. That's it. That one's ready.
Beautiful.
And then it's got to sit. Once there's a chemical reaction that forms, it produces heat, and that's called exothermic reaction. Once the heat disappears, then you're able to take it apart. It takes about at least an hour or so. Because my mix was a little thick, it'll probably the heat will probably happen quicker than if it was a running mix, because it has more powder to liquid ratio. But you're going to do both of them, and then you're going to do the children's ones too. And once these are set and they're hardened and they're set, then you'll be able to keep those and take those home. Those are yours to keep.
Very exciting.
All right. Then what we do is, once we're done, we clean up our area. That's why it's nice to have the paper towel, that the excess gets put back where we got it from. And then we clean up our bowl. That's where we got it. And we do not throw this down the sink. So we use our spatula to clean off the excess.
So this material basically turns into a rock.
Yes, so you don't want it going down the sink.
Very cool.
You clean as much as you can off. Now you can wash these bowls, and I'll show you which sinks. These two sinks, actually these 4 sinks in this area, have stone traps. So you can use to rinse off just a little bit like this. But you're not going to put large amounts of stone in here, just a little bit like that. So now this bowl is spatula ready for someone else to use.
Very cool.
Okay, first lesson for dental materials. Cool.